Hey Nash, what should we make?
Well, we have all that leftover turkey from Thanksgiving. One of our subscribers, Cajun-inspired, wanted us to make pastalaya. Let's make that.
All right, let's make pastalaya with leftover Thanksgiving turkey. We made it through Thanksgiving, but maybe you still have some leftovers. We got some leftover turkey and some turkey stock. So by request, we are going to make pastalaya, leftover Thanksgiving turkey pastalaya. What is pastalaya, you ask? I had asked the same thing because I'd never heard of it before, but it is basically jambalaya with pasta instead of rice. It's a pretty easy dish. It's a one-pan deal, super easy. It should be super delicious, but it's my first time making it. So hey, without further ado, let's go. All right, so we're gonna take some leftover turkey here. If you happen to not have turkey because it's not Thanksgiving, you wanna make this, you could just use chicken. It's cool. We're just gonna cut this into bite-sized pieces, so. Traditionally, the next ingredient would be andouille sausage, but any pre-cooked sausage will do. So I just have some like chicken apple sausages here. I think they're like the Dells. Take your andouille or whatever you have. You could use kielbasa. Like I said, any of the pre-cooked sausages is fine. We're just gonna cut these into coins. A skillet on medium heat. Once your pan is hot, now if you're using raw chicken or turkey or whatever, obviously this is gonna be different. But since ours is just leftover, we just wanna brown the edges so it doesn't need very long. We're just trying to give it a little bit of color. Once your turkey's got a little bit of color, you can just remove it from the pan, set it aside in a bowl. Then we throw in our sausages. Again, these guys are already cooked, so we just want to get a little bit of color on each side. Once these guys have a little bit of color, we remove these and put them in the same bowl as your turkey. Now back to our pan, we're gonna add 1 onion, 1 bell pepper, and a few ribs of celery. I'm leaving the onion out for Nash. So I have 2 bell peppers, a red and a yellow, and the celery. And there is some stray parsley in here from my last recipe. Oh hey, we'll just put that in there too. Why not? And then let these go a little bit. Lower our heat to medium. If you're not already there yet, we're just gonna let these cook down for a few minutes until your veggies have softened. And then once they start to release some of their moisture, you should be able to scrape off any sort of sticky, delicious bits left by the turkey or the sausage. And we add some garlic. Again, I'd use crushed or minced, but I'm out, so powder is what we're getting here. All right, at this point, we add in a little bit of basil, a few teaspoons of Creole seasoning. I'm using Tony Chachere's. I think that's what it's called. And then we add in 1 can of diced tomatoes, a little salt, a little pepper, stir to combine everything here. Now we add 1 pound of pasta. You could really use whatever you want. Penne is what was suggested. I'm using Campanelle, which is the first time I've ever used this kind of noodle, but hey, we're being adventurous. They look like little trumpets. So we're gonna stir that in. Then we add 3 cups of our turkey stock that we got from butchering our turkey at Thanksgiving. So we bring that up to a light boil. Once we got a light little boil on here, then because the pan we're using is gonna just barely fit all this, we just sort of gently add our meat, and then even more gently, we're gonna sort of stir it all in there. It's gonna fit just perfectly, like a glove too. All right, once we got all that stirred in, and you know, if you wanted to use shrimp or something, now would be the time to add the shrimp. Now we're gonna cover this with a lid. You know, if you're using a cast iron pan, a lot of us don't have an actual lid, so use something that fits. And we're going to let this go for 11 minutes. Now, unlike rice, we are gonna check this probably twice during that 11 minutes and give it a stir, but that's about it. All right. So, like I said, twice during that 11 minutes. Now again, our pan is super full, so just, try to mix everything around as best you can, very gently without spilling a bunch. We're just kind of trying to take the stuff that's on the bottom, kind of put it on the top, vice versa. Do your best. That's all we can ask for. All right, now pull our top again. We're gonna add some cooked chopped bacon. I add at the end so it stays at least a little bit crispy and adds a little, sort of texture differential here. No, you don't need a ton, just a little bit. And then again, we sort of just stir this around gently, scrape off anything that's sticking to the bottom. All right, taste a noodle. Make sure they're like 90% or more cooked. And then we're just gonna put the lid back on and let it sit for 5-ish minutes. And after resting for about 5 minutes, remove the lid, and our pastalaya is ready to serve. And there we have our leftover Thanksgiving turkey pastalaya. Time for a bite. Cheers. I can't believe I've never heard about this before because it's freaking delicious. It is just like jambalaya. Like even the pasta is seasoned perfectly because the way we cooked it, kind of with everything else. It's just a phenomenal dish. It's a one-pan deal. You can make it in like 15 minutes, so super easy. Highly recommend this, 10 out of 10. But hey, let's see what Nash thinks. Hey bud, how you doing? Look, you want this pastalaya with that leftover turkey, so here you go. What do you think?
That is damn delicious. Thanks for the suggestion, Cajun Smack.
Anything you want to say to your fans?
Beggars can't be choosers, but I'm so spoiled I don't really have to beg.
Nash approves. I approve. Look, pastalaya, especially with your leftover turkey. Or hey, like I said, you got a rotisserie chicken, just throw that in there instead. Or you got to make it from scratch. That's fine too. It's worth it. It's easy. One pan. Just do it. Trust me on this one. Trust Nash on this one. Hey, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate you. We love you so much. If you wouldn't mind taking a second to like, share, and subscribe, that would really help us out. We'd appreciate that a lot. If you want notifications every time we drop a new video, hit that notification bell. If there's anything you want me to cook, you want me and Nash to taste, drop that in the comments or head over to our website, timschaoskitchen.com. Send us a message there. And hey, just remember, cook more, eat better, embrace the chaos. That's it for now, folks. Until next time, peace.